Welcome to another pick a card with me, the Divination Duchess. So today we are tapping into what karma you are clearing. So this could be karma that you are currently clearing in the moment, or karma that you're going to be clearing here in the very near future. So it's things that you are leaving behind, working past, working through here for your highest and best good. So let's go ahead and tap into your options here. Check in with your intuition and pick the card that's calling to you most. So we got first, card number 1, the 8 of Swords. Card number 2, the 6 of Pentacles. And card number 3, the Princess or Page of Swords. Please remember, this is what a general collective reading, right? So some of the messages may really resonate for you. What doesn't, that is okay. That means it is for someone else. There may be messages in multiple piles for you if you feel drawn. If not, then stick to what you're feeling. All right, boo, let's go ahead and get started here with these reveals. Hey, welcome to your pile. So really quick, I just want to tell you, if you're interested in learning the tarot, if you're already learning the tarot, maybe struggling, maybe wanting a deeper understanding, you should definitely check out my Learn Tarot in 2 hours course, okay? It will help you to understand all the cards or all the meanings a little bit deeper. And it comes with a free digital tarot journal, as well as a digital tarot set of flashcards, actually 2 sets of digital flashcards. So if you want to check that out, you can find it on my website, divinationduchess.com, for only $12.99. All right, let's get started. All right there, cute stuff. So we are talking about what karma you are clearing right now. You picked here the 8 of Swords. So you could really be feeling free of some sort of bondage. Let's go ahead and see what's going on. We're going to start with the tarot and then get into multiple other decks for the oracle. So we're starting off here with the High Priestess. We got the 4 of Pentacles, the 3 of Swords, the King of Wands, the Sun, the 8 of Pentacles, the 9 of Wands, and the 5 of Wands. So, I am loving this. So first of all, Spirit is saying that you're at a point in your life where you're coming into very high levels of intuition, okay? You're going to be in this place where it's almost like you can see everything so clearly. You don't have a sense of fear because it's almost like you just know that you know that you know that you're going in the right direction, or that things are working out for you. So Spirit is saying there's a lot of release of doubt here as part of the karma that you're clearing. And you're also getting to that point here where you're no longer holding on to certain pre-notions that really bring you a sense of heartache, strife, and pain, right? So what I mean about this is, say that there's something that really hurt your heart, maybe a few months ago, maybe last week, maybe, last year. Spirit is saying that it's at this time here where you're finally learning how to heal that pain, okay? You're finally seeing clearly here where you've been carrying that, or maybe where you need to just kind of release the baggage, where it's working against you. It's almost like you're seeing here that you're in charge of your own emotions. Yes, okay? And that you can release yourself of this suffering at any time. You can release yourself of this pain at any time. And so you're coming into that awareness, and you're becoming more passionate here about finding your happy place, okay? Spirit is saying that this is going to be a journey that at times can seem difficult for you, but you are coming out on top, okay? It's like a new skill for you to stop holding on to this pain, or to stop worrying about it, stop over stressing about it. And you're going to be in this energy here of really kind of defending your happiness. But Spirit is saying that it's going to be a struggle for you. It's going to be like this internal battle, internal conflict, because you've been so used to this pattern, right, of holding on to this pain, on reflecting on it, consistently. And I know it's important to reflect on pain as part of the healing process, but we don't want to hold on to it until it continues to cause heartache and continued distress, because that's really what's happening. And Spirit is saying for some of you, this pain is super old. Like, It's some things that you're holding on from childhood to some things that you've been holding on to from a past relationship, from a past job situation. There's just certain things where you feel like you've been betrayed or you've been handed the crappy end of the stick, right? And so you've just been used to kind of seeing that negativity and holding on to it. But part of this transformation and this release of karma that you're going through is you leaving that behind so that you can focus on finding that happy place, that positivity. I am loving it. What is going on? What karma are they releasing here? So we got integrity. This is really where I was getting that energy here of, it's like, you know that you done your best, okay? It's like you are doing things that, I'm trying to think of the best way to explain it. Like, anywhere where you've been hurt, right? Or you've had this sense of pain, you know deep down inside that you have done your best, right? So that's helping you to kind of release all this pain, because you're releasing a sense of shame. You're releasing a sense of feeling like this heavy burden, like certain things were your fault. And that's where you come into this sense of clarity, right? It's like, you know that you shouldn't be holding on to this. Trust. Yeah, you're going to be focused on trusting God, the divine, the universe, trusting your higher self, trusting your intuition. You're also getting back to a place of opening yourself up to trust others, which is going to be difficult because I feel like for the most part, you've definitely been wronged by others. Like I said, some sense of betrayal, backstabbing, some sort of hurt or pain here. And so you're coming to the conclusion that, you know, just because some people are crappy or certain situations or you've been treated wrong, it doesn't mean that you've got to hide or continue to create this pain for yourself, or that you have to have a lack of integrity, that you have to have a lack of trust. I almost feel like you're really no longer allowing this pain to hurt you in any type of way so that you can live a life that's much freer and positive here for yourself. What is going on here with karma? Are they clearing? We got serenity, yes. So you are finding your own sense of peace, happiness. It's like nobody can take this away from you. So even in the future, right, because you've cleared this karma, if someone comes and they have some sort of sharky behavior, backstabbing behavior, I feel like you're so protected in your heart space after this transition that even if someone backstabs you, it's like it don't even hurt no more. I know this feeling. It's like, I expected that. It was like people always got something shady to do, something shady to say, something shady to bring to the damn table, right? So it's almost like you come more to terms with it. You don't let it tear you down. Exactly. I love this. This card is uplift. You're going to be focused on uplifting yourself. It's like you can see the negativity in the world and you're like, you know what? This is nonsense. I'm not about to let this tear me down, ruin my life, break down my world. I'm going to stay uplifted. I'm going to stay positive. I'm going to keep my happiness. What else is going on? What karma are they clearing here? It says, I deserve love, compassion, and empathy. I love it. Yes. So you're giving this to yourself here. Okay. You're focused on making sure that you receive love, compassion, and empathy. If there are certain situations, people, things that aren't bringing that, you know how to reserve that space for yourself. And this is helping you to be more trusting, right? This is helping you to be more serene, because it's like, even if there's chaos, even if there's a backstabber, you're like, you know what? I love myself. I'm compassionate with myself. This is some crappy BS. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm good. Okay? Can't nothing or no one tear me down, hold me back. I am grounded in unconditional love. So you are really focused here on the love within you, the love from source, God, the divine, the universe, right? And so you're not yearning for anyone to be perfect. It's almost like I'm getting here as part of this clearing. It's like you are almost expecting something else to happen, or expecting some wrongdoing. That's part of the clarity that you are getting, but you've come to terms with the fact that it's not going to affect you. Okay. It's like it just kind of slides off your back, rolls down your back. Yeah, most definitely. What karma are they clearing here? Metamorphosis, transcend, journey. So you are definitely in a place where there's a lot of major shifts and changes happening for you mentally and emotionally. And with these changes, I'm also getting no one can pull the wool over your eyes, right? It's almost like before you couldn't see a sheep a wolf in sheep's clothing. You couldn't really tell, but now because of the clarity and things that you've been through, it's like you can see it, so you're not even scared. Okay, this reminds me of like my dating journey. At first I was just scared because I was like, I done fell for the okie doke too many times, but now it's like, you know what, I ain't scared because I know the okie doke when I see it. Okay, so this is you, like, it gives you a newfound sense of confidence because of your own self-love and understanding and awareness. We got She Who Flies, Valeris. So you're in a place where you're going to be taking a much more daring approach to life. You're going to be taking a lot more risks. You're going to be doing more. You're not going to be holding back based off of past hurt, pain, fear, things of that nature. So it's like it gives you an edge here to kind of live your life and manifest the things that you desire. We got relationship dynamics. And I knew that this had to do with another person for the most part. So it's like part of your karma that you're clearing is like when you deal with people, like I said, okay, whether it's romantic or platonic, it doesn't matter, whether it's a co-worker, friend, whoever, you are making sure to take care of numero uno first, okay? You are watching your back. You are making sure you have peace. And you're going through this kind of transition where, like I said, it doesn't even matter what's going on with them. It's just, it's nothing because you're trusting in yourself. You're trusting your gut feeling. Motivation. So with this, Spirit is saying that you're going to be a lot more motivated on this journey, being a lot more motivated to move forward, to continue to build connections and not hold back. I feel like there's been a lot of hold back from you because of the hurt and the pain, but it's like now it's go time, okay? There's no more holding back. You're like, I'm ready to get involved with the right people, and as soon as I notice it's the wrong people, skirt, they can go, right? Because I trust my gut, I trust my people picker, right? And I know what makes me happy. So that is it, pile one. It was a pleasure sending you love, light, and blessings, and until the next time, bye. Hey, welcome to your pile. So really quick, I just want to tell you, if you're interested in learning the tarot, if you're already learning the tarot, maybe struggling, maybe wanting a deeper understanding, you should definitely check out my Learn Tarot in 2 hours course, okay? It will help you to understand all the cards or all the meanings a little bit deeper. And it comes with a free digital tarot journal, as well as a digital tarot set of flashcards, actually 2 sets of digital flashcards. So if you want to check that out, you can find it on my website, divinationduchess.com, for only $12.99. All right, let's get started. All right there, pile 2, you picked here the 6 of Pentacles here for what karma you are clearing. So we're going to go ahead and lay out the tarot, then open up and clarify with a lot more oracle decks. So let's go ahead and get started. We're starting off with the Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, the Tower, the Empress, the 5 of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the Strength. There's a lot of 5 of Wands here. I think all the karma each pile has some 5 of Wands. I'm like, all the karma that's being released brings a lot of internal conflict here. But what's happening is good stuff here, pile 2, okay? Because the karma that you are releasing really has to do with your creative energy, your stability, your ability, okay, to really stand strong and bring those things in your life that are really solid for you, right? So this could be solid as far as finances. It could be solid as far as relationships. This could be solid as far as career goals, hobbies, friendship goals, things of that nature. It's like something that you're trying to make very solid in your life is coming into effect, okay? And this is based off of a creative energy that you have within you that's gonna create some major shifts here in your life, in your path. Okay. So with this, Spirit is saying you're going to have an overabundance of what you're working towards. It's not just going to be a little bit. So say that you're working towards some new finances for yourself. It's like you ain't just going to get a little bit. You're going to get an overabundance, an overflow. So whatever you're working towards, it's going to be overflow. If you're working towards building a solid relationship here with someone, then you're going to have an overabundant relationship. Like, it's going to be happy. It's going to, whatever it is, it's like Spirit is saying it's going to take you over the moon. Like, it's going to be way better than you ever thought it was going to be, because you're manifesting and bringing this in. But the journey involves you releasing a lot of internal conflict so that you can be focused here towards this, okay? And I feel like that's where a lot of this karma lies, is in you being your own worst enemy at times, or you maybe holding back, halting, or overthinking, stressing about things. But at the end of the day, you're becoming very focused and driven. You're in this place where you're going to have a high level of confidence, okay? You're going to have a lot of new ideas in your head about how to make things happen. And these ideas are coming from source, okay? Coming from the divine. So you are supposed to be following through with this. You're going to be in this place here where you're really trusting and moving forward towards these goals. And Spirit is saying it's going to be very solid. So if that's, you know, I'm trying to get this house, I'm trying to get this new car, I'm trying to get this, I'm trying to do that, whatever it is that you're doing, you're getting it. I love it. We got coercion, okay? We got coercion. And I'm taking this here as you kind of coercing things into what you want them to be, right? And there's a lot of creative energy here with these wands. So it's like, it's like the word coercion is there, but I'm getting more like persuasive, like pulling it in, reeling it in. You get what I'm saying? It's like, I'm making this happen, but I'm seeing here like wiping some sweat off of a brow. So it could at times seem trying, okay? It could at times seem like a lot of work. But Spirit is saying that it's part of your fate. It's part of your destiny here to have this. So whatever you've been hustling up or worried about, reflecting on, I wish I would finally get my forever man or forever woman. You know what I'm saying? You know, I just been working through all these relationships. Ain't nothing been happening. Or I just been working towards this goal. And it's like I tried and it just ain't been working. But Spirit is saying no. It's part of your fate, your destiny for things to start working out for you right now. But it's up to you to work through this internal conflict, which you are going to be doing here with almost a sense of ease, okay? So, Spirit, give us insight here. What karma needs to be clear? What's clearing? So you're in a place where you're 100% approving of yourself, loving yourself, focusing on what it is that you desire. This is helping you to kind of manifest and bring things in that you want, because you don't feel like you got to please anybody. You don't feel like you've got to stand up to anyone else's standards, okay? You don't feel like you've got to do things that don't necessarily make you feel good or make you feel happy. So you're bringing a lot more focus back to yourself, your desires and needs. And this could be a lot of that internal conflict for you, as far as maybe feeling like you're being pulled in different directions, or not sure if this is worth it or if this is for you because of the journey, but it is, okay? And so then we got my inner child is free of responsibility. So yeah, you're taking a lot of burdens, weight off your back. And I did feel that here with this. And this is what's helping you to move forward, because it's like, why haven't I? I feel like whatever you try to accomplish, you feel very entitled to it. But Spirit is saying that you are. You've put a lot of energy into it. Whether that just be manifesting or actually putting actual actions into it, but it's going to be working out for you. We got to illuminate. So there's some things that are going to be coming to the surface, some deeper awareness and understanding that's going to be coming in. I feel like this is these ideas here that come to surface. It's almost like an aha moment is what I'm getting. It's like you've been trying and focusing on something for so long that you've always become like from a certain direction or a certain mental space, but all of a sudden you're going to have an aha moment, and that's going to change the game. That's going to change the way you've been handling it and the way things are going. Yes, I love this. Align. Yes. So it's going to bring you into alignment here once you have this spark of inspiration, this understanding, this awareness. Okay, baby. What else is going on? What karma is clearing here for pile 2? So we got stillness, purity, quiet. So there's going to be some time here where you're really focused on reflecting so you can get that internal advice. That's why I feel like a lot of that internal struggle here comes from other people, okay? Maybe people try to coerce you into things, and it's like, no, okay? I'm focused on my internal. What works for me? What makes me happy? The more quiet you have, the more illuminated you become. So there's a deep sense of drawing in here as part of clearing your karma. Yes, and you're going to be releasing doubt with this. Spirit is saying that unknowingly a lot of times a sense of doubt has been leading you to continue to like go into the same brick wall, like the definition of insanity, right? Keep running into the same brick wall over and over and over. But as you release that fear and you really trust, okay, and you're illuminated, then you step into a new era. Healthcare change. Yeah, I love this, okay? You're doing here what's best and healthy here for you. So whatever changes that are made, they're actually going to bring a smile to your face. They're going to make you feel good. It's going to make you happy. It's things that are going to make you feel fulfilled, make you feel in alignment here with your soul's true journey. And so I love that it says here, you are stronger than you know. I'm just such a mess with these nails, but you are stronger than you know. So yes, you are knowing your own strength. You are knowing your own abilities. You are stepping into this fate here of knowing that you can put yourself in alignment at any point, right? But you have to allow your mind to illuminate. I feel like for this, a major karma is like not listening to people. Is really a focus on drawing within and following your own roadmap, because your roadmap is leading you exactly where you want to go. You just have to know that it's leading you exactly where you want to go, and don't allow yourself to get distracted. And I feel like that's where this stillness, purity, quiet is going to be critical, because that's the only way to this healthcare change. I feel like it's a lot of mental, emotional health. Like that's the only way that you can make these changes. You have to become illuminated first. So this is something that's coming up for you. You're releasing past thoughts and feelings that get in the way, and you're becoming more in alignment with your higher self and your highest and greatest good. And with that, you are manifesting that major offering, that stability that you've been looking for here in that certain area of your life. And remember, it's going to be an overflow, not a little bit. So if you're trying to manifest, like I said, a little coin, friends, say you're trying to manifest a BFF because you just been lonely, you will get like 3, 4, 5 options. You get what I'm saying? Like it's really going to be up to you. Like it's going to be an overflow for you. That is it. It was a pleasure. I am sending you love, light, and blessings. And until the next time. Bye. Hey, welcome to your pile. So really quick, I just want to tell you, if you're interested in learning the tarot, if you're already learning the tarot, maybe struggling, maybe wanting a deeper understanding, you should definitely check out my Learn Tarot in 2 Hours course, okay? It will help you to understand all the cards or all the meanings a little bit deeper. And it comes with a free digital tarot journal, as well as a digital tarot set of flashcards, actually 2 sets of digital flashcards. So if you want to check that out, you can find it on my website, divinationduchess.com, for only $12.99. All right, let's get started. All right there, pile 3. What karma are you clearing? You picked here the Page of Swords. I love this Page of Swords because it's like she's getting it. It's like she got some wings of fire and she is jumping out here with her sword. Okay, look like there may be a little bit of fight with y'all's karma clearing. So let's see what we got. Starting off here with the 9 of Swords, the 4 of Cups, the Emperor, the Wheel of Fortune, the Star, the 5 of Swords, the 8 of Swords, and the King of Wands. So Spirit is saying here that there's certain things that have been driving you mad, okay? Stressing you out to the max, driving you crazy, making you kind of discontent with life. It's just like, I'm over it, okay? It's like you've been highly stressed. maybe not sleeping well, maybe not able to concentrate really on your work or your family or whoever you're dealing with, significant other, maybe just not able to concentrate on your goals, your hobbies. There's like so many things that you want to do or step into, but you haven't been doing it because you've been too stressed or depressive, low energy, very much kind of in this like miserable state. But Spirit is saying that you are working in that energy of taking control of this, okay, and moving forward. The reason for this kind of state of misery, discontentment, unhappiness is because of a lack of faith. It's almost like you feel like anytime you've tried to be happy or anytime you've tried to focus on something that would make you happy, you feel like it just doesn't work out, okay? Or you always feel like someone else gets the one up on you. Like, you know, like those stupid old little teenage movies we used to watch, and it'd be like you always want the cute boy, but then your friend or the head cheerleader gets the person, something like that. It's like you feel like, you know what, why don't I ever get the prize, okay? Why don't I ever get the good stuff? Why don't my life ever go the way I want it to go? But what's changing here is that you are releasing all of that because that negativity is actually manifesting this Five of Swords into reality. It's like the more that you think that you're losing, the more that you actually lose. So you're getting your strength here. You're getting out of that feeling like you're losing. You're like, you know what? I'm not going to continue to dwell and feeling like I'm losing. This is negative karma. It's not helping me, okay? And instead, I'm going to think a lot more rationally and logically because we can't deal in absolutes. So if you say, I never, get good things or life never goes the way I want it, that's dealing in an absolute and it's just not real, right? So you're getting a lot more logical and you're making sense of, okay, there's been times in my life, I'm hearing from Spirit gratitude, you're seeing there's been times in my life where things have went the way that I wanted. You're gaining a new strength by kind of reflecting and stepping into that gratitude where not everything ends in heartbreak, okay? You're not always the sad guy. Sometimes you are the person with the sword. There's been some times where you've had your little smirks or your one-ups. And so what's happening is you're working through passing, like leaving that energy behind and focusing instead on working towards being more motivated towards what you want, okay? So I feel like there's a lot more relentlessness that's coming here as part of you clearing this karma because you've been holding yourself back based off of pre-notions that things just aren't going to work for you or that, there's no way that you could be deserving or there's no way that you could be happy or that you could receive certain things. But we leaving that behind. And I love that we leaving that behind. So you're going to be in a place here where you're working towards, hey, I'm stepping into this King of Wands energy. King of Wands energy is very passionate about what they want, what they desire, right? They're great communicators, forward movers. And it's like with that energy, you're able to release a lot of this karma of feeling sad, stuck, miserable, down and out, okay? We got equality. I love it. So yes, this is you stepping into that level of deservingness that I was talking about. You knowing here that you can get the same thing everybody else gets, okay? You don't have to sit here and be miserable and think that you can't get it. You have the ability to get it too. And so this is a major shift for you because it's going to change the way that you've been attacking your goals or attacking what it is that you want, going for it, right? It's going to change the way that you go for it because you're a lot more trusting and you're a lot more in a place of being deserving. The Dear Woman, temptation. So Spirit is saying here that a lot of times it's going to be like you're going to feel like you're trying to work towards feeling more equal, feeling more deserving. But a lot of times you are going to be still very much tempted to kind of fall back into those old patterns. So that's where Spirit is saying it's definitely going to be a lot of work for you and a new skill for you. But the more I keep hearing is deserving, 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 the more that you know that you deserve it, the more that you work at it, okay? The more that you know that you're not a stepping stool, that you're not a doormat. You get what I'm saying? The more that you work past it. It's just you trusting that and stepping into that wholeheartedly and faithfully, which goes back to that gratitude. What karma is clearing here? Focus. Yes, I love it with the rosemary. So yeah, you're going to be a lot more focused here on the positive and not the negative. This is what they're talking about here. Instead of focusing on, oh, well, that didn't work back in 1999. Oh, you know, back in 2015, I had this failure. Oh, last week, well, this didn't work. That kind of focusing, we leaving that behind, okay? We're focusing now on, okay, I'm a badass. You know, back, you know, just 2 weeks ago, I had a blessing. I just, you know, a few months ago, I reached a goal. That's where your focus is going to be so that you can bring more abundance into your life. We got flexibility. I love it. Okay, so with this flexibility, it's like you're no longer being stuck here in this cycle of, well, there's only one way to do things. There's only one way to see things. Okay, and I feel like a lot of this flexibility is coming from this Emperor energy of you now using your logic and getting out of these negative emotions and thoughts. Okay, it's like, let me kind of take charge, and are my thoughts really making sense? You know, it's like, do I really never have anything good happen to me? Does this really add up? Do I always really fail at things? No, you don't. Okay, you're a winner. We got here, she who was present, Taraz, now awareness, acceptance. Yes, I love this because this, like I said, is about leaving those past defeats behind. You're finally leaving past defeats behind, so you are no longer held back and affected by things that should not be affecting you. It's like in the past you've been given power to things that no longer have power over you, right? But you are releasing that. Nothing has power over you right now except for you in the present moment. Yes, I love it. And you are being wild and free with this. Sauvage, untamed, wild, mysterious. You are being wild and free. You're not going to over worry about it, over stress about it, over doubt about it. It's like, just be like, screw it. Just go with it. I'm going to just do it. It is what it is. It is what it is. What karma is clearing here? It was not my fault. Yes, so there's certain things, baggage you still been holding on to from the past. You finally getting these burdens off your back, okay? It's like, yes, I know it wasn't my fault. I don't got to keep holding on to this baggage. I don't got to keep holding on to these L's. Like, no. Sometimes I'm handed a bad stick, a bad set of cards, a bad hand. You get what I'm saying? But it doesn't mean that you necessarily did something wrong. And so you're coming to that conclusion and you're stopped. Like, you're no longer being so hard on yourself. I love my inner child conditionally. Yes, you're giving yourself a lot more love and compassion, right? And so that's helping you to realize that no matter what you did or didn't do in the past, no matter if something worked out or didn't work out, if it went the way you wanted it to go or not, there's still love from you to you within you. So all of that just doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter, okay? I'm hearing it in the song. It's like you're going to be singing this to yourself. It doesn't matter. I got to stop letting stuff that doesn't matter affect my mood, affect my energy, affect my thought process. Yeah, realizations and epiphanies. Exactly, realizations. It's like I'm no longer allowing things that don't serve me, okay? I'm no longer focusing on the negative. I'm realizing that focusing on the negative brings me more negative. Focusing on the misery brings me more misery. So what I'm going to focus on is what? I'm going to focus on my happiness, my deservingness, okay? I'm going to focus on using my logic and my awareness to continue to manifest. I'm going to fight for what makes me happy. We also got new career. So for some of you, this could be going in a new career path, okay? Or doing a new hobby, skill, side hustle, something here, a new creation that you're working towards. This is something that's going to make you happy, that you're going to be working towards because you know that you deserve it at this point. You're no longer being held back. I'm hearing held back by the man, okay? For some of you trying to get out of a job that just made you feel horrible. So when you get out of this negative thought processes, you can finally step into what you want, okay? You feel the deservingness and you move forward in that way. And yes, there's going to be a great windfall that comes in your life in other areas as well. So it's not just for career here. For some of you, there's, I would say, a major message about your career, but this is in other areas of your life as well. But with this new thought process, with these new realizations, with this new set of deservingness, flexibility, You are manifesting a windfall of blessings and goodness. It was a pleasure. I'm sending you love, light, and blessings. And until the next time, bye.